Okay, I'm not sure what happened on the last video, but it didn't record, so we're gonna do it again. All right, so this is your writing sheet. You have Jesus, Savior, stable, manger, star, Bethlehem, Mary, Joseph, and wise men. Simple, easy peasy. Easy peasy. All right, then we have phonics. It says on number 1, circle the special sounds. Pick up a gigantic marker, a huge one. Scribble it out because you don't have to do that. But you do have a lot of words right here. I want you to read those words and put them under the correct leader. All the words that have U-R-E go under this tree. The first word, pure, goes under the U-R-E tree. All of the words that have A-R-E, such as scare, go under the A-R-E tree. All of the words that have I-R-E, such as squire, that will go under the I-R-E. So write them under their leaders. You do not have to circle the special sounds. Thank you, Miss Amy. All right, it says write yes or no. Carelessness is the opposite of careful. Is that a yes or a no? Let's think about it. Careless. Woohoo! Throw your marker. Woohoo! Kick the table. Blam! Knock over the glass of water. Is that careful? No, that is careless. Take my cup of water. Hold it with my hands. Sip gently. Is that careful? Yes, you are careful. So, careless is the opposite of careful. Put a yes. All right. Then you've got to answer the rest of those with a Y-E-S or a N-O. So, go. Pause your video. If you want to do those sheets before we go on, I do not want to be talking to an empty kitchen while you're just sitting there at the table working. So, pause the video, do the work, and then hit video again. Next up, language. So today we are working on something called a run-on. Run-on. So what do you think run-on means? It sounds like you just keep on running and keep on running and keep on running. That's exactly what it is. And I'm going to show you how important punctuation and capitalization are, because they tell you where to stop and start. And if you don't know where to stop and start, you can't figure out what somebody's saying. So I'm going to put this up here like this, and I want you to read it out loud to me. I can't tell if you can see it, and I obviously cannot hear your voice, so I'm going to read it with you. It says, have you ever tried to eat bear meat cooked bear? What? Have you ever tried to eat bear meat? Cooked bear is a little like pork. Much of the bear's meat flavor depends on what the bear ate. A bear that fed on fish will taste different from a bear that fed on berries. Bear makes a good... Okay, this makes no sense. I cannot understand it. So I'm going to have to take it one line at a time and try to figure it out. Before we start, you need to know the marks that we need. So I'm going to flip this paper over. Ding, ding, ding. And I have a clean sheet. So when you need to put punctuation in, you put a little point under the sentence at the end of the sentence. And you can put a period. And if you need to put a question mark, I really don't think that's room to put a question mark in. So I just put the point. I put the question mark above. I point to where an exclamation point needs to go. And I put the exclamation point above. That's how you show where the periods need to go. Now, after a period, what do we need? Capital letter to start the sentence again. So I'm going to put 3 little lines to show I need a capital letter. Okay? So I'll have a little letter, but I'll put 3 lines under it, and that lets people know it should be a capital letter. Good to go? Good to go. All right, let's get our markers, and let's see if we can do this. All right, it says, have you ever tried to eat bear meat cooked? Or is it, have you ever tried to eat bear meat cooked bear? Or is it, have you ever tried to eat bear meat? I think that's what it is. Have you ever tried to eat bear meat? I need a question mark, and I'm going to do a little upside down V to point where that is. Okay? Now, this is my beginning of my sentence, so I'm going to put 3 lines under it. Got it? All right. cooked bear meat is a little like pork much. Okay, that doesn't make sense, so I'm going to back it up one word. Cooked bear is a little like pork. Cooked bear is a little like pork. That makes sense. So I'm going to put a little point. This is where the period goes. And I have room to put a little period right there. And then I'm going to do 3 lines on much. So everybody will know much needs to be capitalized. All right. Much of the bear's meat flavor depends on what the bear ate a bear. Okay, that doesn't make sense, so let me back it up a bit. Much of the bear meat's flavor depends on what the bear ate. That makes sense. Much of the bear's meat flavor depends on what the bear ate. All right, I'm going to insert. That's what it's called, is an insert. A period. And then A has, are you listening? Are you watching? Eyes on me. Snap, snap, snap. A bear that fed on fish will taste different from a bear that fed on berries. Bear. That doesn't make sense. A bear that fed on fish will taste different from a bear that fed on berries. All right, so I'm going to put a period there. I'm going to insert it, point it right there. And what do I need next? Capital letter on bear. Bear meat makes a good stew. That makes sense. Now we can read it and make sense. I'm going to read it out loud to you. Have you ever tried to eat bear meat? Cooked bear meat is a little like pork. I know you like pork. Much of the bear's meat flavor depends on what the bear ate. A bear that fed on fish will taste different from a bear that fed on berries. Bear meat makes good stew. All right, so now you get to try it. So we've got 1 through 4. Now, it does have a capital letter on the beginning and a period at the end, but do not let that fool you, because they have been running their sentences together. So each one has 2 sentences in it. You have to find out where it ends, put the upside down V pointing where the punctuation goes, and 3 lines for the capital letter. Pause your video and then start it again, and we're going to check it. So I'm going to give you time to do that. All right. So now you have turned your video back on. Did you pause it? Actually, pause it and do it, and then turn it back on. All right, and it says, a swamp is a natural habitat for alligators. Alligator farmers help save endangered swamps. So does it look like that? You put a period at the end of the first one. A swamp is a natural habitat for alligators. Period. Bam, the end. Alligator farmers save endangered swamps. Period. The end. Be sure you put a capital letter on the new sentence. Number 2. Some people enjoy eating alligator meat. The tail is especially flavorful. Some people enjoy eating alligator meat. The end. The tail is especially flavorful. The end. All right, number 3. Alligator is served in many southern restaurants. Some people say the meat tastes like chicken. Alligator is served in many southern restaurants. The end. Some people say the meat tastes like chicken. The end. 2 sentences. All right, here we go. Last one. Some chicken farmers also raise alligators. Do you think this is why alligator tastes like chicken? Some chicken farmers also raise alligators. The end. Do you think this is why alligator tastes like chicken? All right, so you have to have punctuation in each of those and a second capital letter, because where the sentence starts again, it's a capital letter. Bing, bang, bong. That's the end. All right, on the back, I want you to read the directions. It's the same thing as what we did on the front. You have to find the run-on. You have to pull it apart by adding a punctuation and a capital letter. All right, and then look at the apply and write. I love these apply and write. I know you don't like them, but hey, gives you practice. And it's fun. To me, to me, to me. All right. It says rewrite the following run-on sentence, writing 3 sentences. So they've already given you a huge clue. This whole paragraph is made up of 3 sentences, so we just have to find them. This is how you do it. You read until it stops making sense, and you stop. Then you read a little bit shorter, and you just find out where it ends by just like, okay, it's not there, so let me go a little bit further. Now that makes sense. Let me read it a little bit shorter, and then find out which word it ends on. Buffalo meat cooks faster than Buffalo meat cooks faster than beef buffalo burgers. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. So I know that's too many words. So I'm going to shorten it by 1 word. Buffalo meat cooks faster than beef buffalo. That makes sense. Buffalo meat cooks faster than beef. Ah, I got it. Buffalo meat will cook faster than beef. I've got it. Period. Put an upside down mark. Boing. Period. And 3 lines for a capital letter. Buffalo burgers must be turned over sooner than beef burgers a sauce. Okay, that makes sense. Buffalo burgers must be turned over sooner than beef burgers Buffalo burgers must be turned over sooner than beef burgers. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. That's the end. Put a period, put your point, put a period under it, and then a sauce keeps buffalo burgers from drying out. We got it. We found 3 sentences. So now you have to write those 3 sentences, add the correct punctuation and capitalization, and you are done. You are done. You are done. And I will be back for math. I'm trying to make these shorter for you and to the point, so you can have a positive attitude and do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Bye.